Hi, this is Rose, and we're here to make my super duper nutritious bulletproof coffee, but it goes way beyond the normal bulletproof coffee. So I'm going to show you. And what I started with, because it is summer and it's July 5th, we just had July 4th, happy Independence Day to everybody. This is my cold brew that I got, and we were at a restaurant a couple weeks ago or maybe 3 weeks ago, and the waiter, got to talking about coffee, and the waiter was talking about how he makes all his coffee and he does the cold brew and this, that, and so it intrigued me. So I bought one of these. It was like $20. It was one of the cheaper ones, but I love it. And I went to buy another one, and I bought another one just like it. As you can see, I have two. This one's already been set in the refrigerator for 24 to 36 hours, and it is not bitter at all. So first of all, before I go ahead and blend up the coffee, I have it all ready to go here from my previous batch. And then this is going to go back in the refrigerator until whenever we want it. And the cylinder just comes right out. And I set it into a cup or something to get all of it dripped out of there, and then I clean it and start again. So what we do is, I forgot my coffee over here, is I already have ground up some decaf and some regular, and because there's so much in here, it makes my husband a little jittery, so we do half and half. So I just start out, I'm doing 8 of these scoops, which turns out to be about 16 tablespoons, and they say you can do 14 to I forgot how many tablespoons, for this cylinder, and it's not going to be filled up. So if you want it less, do it less. We like it really strong, and then you can do it stronger and then dilute it, and we put a lot of things in it, as you'll find out. So anyway, we got 1 and 2, and I just go 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it's half and half is what this will be. And you can do it whatever strength that you want, and but it's so nice. Then you take cold water. It's so easy. I thought there was some big machine involved in doing this, some special equipment that you needed that I had heard of a long time ago to do this, but it's as simple as this. This is cold water that I've had in the refrigerator. Of course, it's my John Ellis distilled water that I have activated with my IH2O machine, but we won't go into that. And then they said just put the top on. It says give it a gentle shake, like so, just to kind of mix up the coffee grounds. And you want to do a coarse coffee ground when you do this as well. So I'm going to go ahead and put these back in the refrigerator, and to show you what we got here. So this is my blender filled with, because it's cold, I couldn't put my butter in it like you normally do, but I got this from Garden of Life, and this is Dr. Putterman is his name, or whatever. Anyway, this is organic grass-fed butter powder. So I put a scoop of this in, a little over a scoop, because this is for my honey and me. But put a scoop of that in, or a scoop and a half. And then I also put the same amount of MTC powder, a couple scoops, 1 for him, 1 for me. Normally I'd put the butter in, 1 for him, 1 for me, but I'm not going to put as much in. I also did the same thing with the collagen. I put 1 scoop in for him, 1 scoop in for me. And then these are some of my secret ingredients. And I've been putting these inside my fruit leathers too. But this is a spirulina red beet extract, and you can find different things. I got this from a place called Earth Shift. It's a website that I go to with Dr. Cassara, and I really like Dr. Cassara. He is a little different, but I've learned a lot from him. And as you can see, I already put it in here. So I put a small amount in. It says 1/4 of a teaspoon is all you really need on this. And again, I'm not trying to get all my nutrients at one time from the coffee, but I'm trying to put something in everything I eat and everything I drink. My thought is, what's in it for me? and my body needs vitamins and minerals and things. And so I'm going to, every time I drink something or eat something, I'm going to make sure that I have all that in there. So I put the spirulina and the beet extract. Now that means it's really powerful, really concentrated. I also did the same thing with this wheatgrass wheatgrass juice powder, and believe it or not, I just put a little bit in, and maybe the tip of the spoon or a scoop. The scoop isn't very small that's in here. Boy, it's sure messy. Here's a scoop. And I didn't put one in for me and one in for him. I just put one in. And this has so many things in it that are good. All kinds of nutrients in it. And then I went ahead and I put cinnamon in it. I show you. I put a big scoop of cinnamon. I have these jars right here. So it's like a big one of these, which is probably a half a teaspoon the way I did it. And then I also put the raw cacao powder. And I get this stuff, you can get it all over, but I put like almost a scoop in there, maybe a little over half in there. And that's going to give it a nice mocha flavor. And it's got all kinds of antioxidants. And raw cacao powder is super good for you. I mean, it helps us fight. Diseases and bacteria. It helps us our immune system. I also put in the cinnamon, which is really good for all kinds of things too. So I'm not going to use heavy whipping cream on this. But I am going to use I have a jar of can of coconut milk that I open usually every day, and I'll put half of it in the drink at one time and half in the other. So that's just what I'm going to do. This is going to be my cream. So instead of my heavy whipping cream, I'm going to go ahead and put this in. And I do have quite a large. I did the fruit rolls earlier. You can watch that video if you didn't see it. And I put a lot of the same stuff. I didn't put the cinnamon in it, although that would be good. One of them I put some ginger in, but you can jazz that up any way you want to. So I'm going to go ahead and put the cover on. Oh, this is not that blender. All right. Where are you? Well, it's got to be here somewhere. Anyway, I'm going to blend that all up. Well, where could that have gone? Oh well, sorry everybody. Boy, I'll tell you, things just don't work out sometimes the way you want them to. And when you're videotaping like this, it can get a little crazy, huh? But I must have taken the top off of that somewhere and set it down. So you can't very well do that without the top on. So I'm going to rinse out my other blender, which is what I'm doing. And it's got a little berries in it and stuff. But I wanted to show you too. How it looks in here, all that stuff in there. I'm going to pour it in here. All my good powders and everything. Good. All right, some of this stuff got put down there. I wonder what I did with that top. It is so frustrating. All right, here we go. And I do need to put the sweetener in. I did forget that. So I put some liquid stevia in it. And then also, because it's summer and it's Frappuccino time, I'm telling you, this tastes so good with the chocolate in it. One of my daughters goes to Starbucks all the time, and I'm telling you, I think this is so much better. All right. I'm going to take it out of my honey's cup, taste it. That is so good. I will put a little bit more sweetener in it, but again, I'm trying not to have as much sweet, especially being keto. Even if the taste is sweet, I guess does something. But this is really yummy. It tastes like I went to Starbucks. I can put more ice in it and make it more frappuccino, but this is where it's happening. And it's keto friendly, and it's full of nutritions for me to get through the day. My vitamins, my minerals, my antioxidants, my collagen, stuff from the spirulina and the beets. I mean, I am happening. I am ready to get this day on. You have a great day yourself. Bye. Happy keto.